Today I'm returning to the SP-404mk2, but really quick, today's patron shoutout goes to Frederick DN. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So a couple weeks ago, I did a Sunday sessions using the Synthstrom Deluge, and it was terrible. I realized that I basically completely forgot how to use the Deluge. It had been really so long since I'd sat down and used it, and the Deluge is a very complicated device. And I really just forgot how to use it. So today I want to try and return to the SP-404mk2. It's been a while since I've sat down and actually used this outside of just a quick sample for something, here and there. This is a device that, sort of like the Deluge, is pretty complicated and has lots of different button combinations and shortcuts to remember. So I want to see just how difficult it's going to be for me to return to this. As you can see, I've got the Ableton Move here. We're solely going to use this as a sample source. The only reason I picked it is because it's really just easy to, flip through different tracks and just pull up sounds. Going to sample those into the 404mk2 and then hopefully get a couple patterns together and play with them and maybe do some resampling and just kind of get the basics back, if we will. So in order to hear the move, I know I need to enable external source. Okay, now we are hearing the move. So let's go ahead and just sample some basic drums in here so we can do some finger drumming and then hopefully resample that into a pattern. So I'm going to hit rec. Okay, now I pick a pad to sample to. Okay, now it's waiting for me. And I messed that up. I hit two pads at once on the move. Okay. All right, just like that. We've got our kick drum sample here. We can see that gate is on for this sample because it's lit up. So I turn it off. There we go. Nice. All right, really quick. We'll put the hi-hat right here. Okay. Open hat. Right there. Snare drum right here. Now we should now we should have a drum kit. Cool. Let's go ahead and try to sample a pattern. Let's play a pattern and resample it. So I hit resample. Now I can pick a pad, but I believe I want to set my measure length here if I remember. Let's go for 2 measures. Yeah, so that controls the measures there. Nice, and let's put this drum pattern right here. Okay? Don't know if that was good or not. If we turn off gate and turn on loop for that sample, it should just play as a pattern now. There we can hear that it didn't wind up sounding that great. So I'm going to delete it. And as you can see, I remembered how to do that with delete, and then hit the pad you want to delete, and then delete again. Let's try this one more time. That felt way better. Okay, not perfect, but good enough. Let's put an effect on here. If I remember, I have a bit crusher here. Nope, that's delay. There's the crusher. Cool. Okay, so far this is going pretty well. That's not difficult at all. Let's get something melodic. So, nice, we got a tubular bass preset here with, sounds like some delay. Let's just sample that right here. I can't remember how to turn off the click during sampling, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to turn off gate. And now I want to play this chromatically, which I feel like it's on one of the pads. Yeah, it's on number 4. So shift 4. Cool. How do I change the scale? That's changing my layout of the pads, like my root and stuff. Click it in. Oh, okay, yeah, now we're in major, minor. Cool. Let's just go ahead and resample something now. I think I can play this still. Let's put our melodic thing right here. Now it's waiting to start. Can I hit shift and... Yeah, I think I can go. So I hit shift and 4 again to go to chromatic. I think I can just record now. How do I stop? Oh no. Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Oh, but it sampled still. Okay, I think the timing's going to be off. I just turned off the gate and set it to loop. Let's play these at the same time. Yeah, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see how we did. Hey, it works. Okay, we now have 2 looping samples, and I think that's all I want from the move right now. So we'll go ahead and turn that off, turn off monitoring, set the move aside, and bring the 404 to the center here. So far, I have to say the experience on the 404 is much easier to get back into than the Deluge. I'm sure having, a full proper display really does help. Having so many buttons just straight up labeled is nice. I know there's labels on the Deluge, but there's still a ton of shortcuts there too. And I know I'm just kind of doing the basics here, but I kind of failed to do the basics on the Deluge. And that's more or less the experience I'm comparing this one with. So let's get some effects going here. So I want to have each of these 2 different looping patterns or looping samples on different buses. And I can't remember if that's with subpad. I don't think it is. I remembered stop instinctively. Shift and exit stops your audio. Maybe it's remain. Yeah, okay. So orange is going to be bus 1 and white is no bus. Okay. So let's put an effect on bus 1. Let's take the bass off of the effects here. So it's on no bus. Now just the drums are sent to a bass or to a bus. Let's put the crusher on the drums. That's sick. Nope, my timing was bad. I can link these, which is cool too, but let's play them together just manually. Okay, let's go to bus 2. So to do that, yeah, now we're on bus 2. Now I should be able to send, yeah, I can now send samples to either bus 1 or 2. So bus 2 is going to be green. So here, with our bass sample, I've got filter plus drive, I've got reverb, cloud delay, nothing on the MFX, and then a different delay. Let's put this on... How about the Juno chorus? Turn the noise off for now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, my timing. Yeah, that was sick. Go back to bus 1. Yeah, that's very cool. Awesome. Now, if I want to make these into actual patterns, that's where I start to forget. So if I go into pattern select and hit rec, now I'll pick a pattern, pick a slot. We'll go 2 bars long. Okay, here's how I get to TR sequencing. Okay, I did remember that. So normally it's looking for real-time playing in to sequence your patterns, but if you hit remain, then you go into TR sequencing mode. And how do I start? I think I hit rec again. Yeah, so now it's running through. Now if I remember, you can hold subpad and pick your pattern or pick your sample this way. Yeah, so now I have this sample selected and I want it on step 1. Yeah, cool. Awesome. And now I hit exit when I'm done. Oh, but it's only playing for 1 bar. Why isn't it looping? Oh, do I turn off loop? There we go. Okay, now I hit exit. Cool, now we can toggle our pattern on and off. That's nice. So let's copy this pattern over here, and on this pattern, on pattern 2, we're also going to add the bass part. Okay. Nice, now they quantize, switching between them. Cool, so now what I want to do actually is copy this one over here. And on pattern 2, I want to once again go in and edit pattern 2. And I want to take the drums off. So I select them. And then I take them off. Yeah. So now we have one pattern that's just the drums. One pattern that's just the bass. And then one pattern with both. Cool, and that's going to allow us to have fun with our effects. Oh, I meant to hit both. Yeah, okay. You get the idea. I'm just kind of playing around right now. Is there a way to instantly switch? I can't remember. Yes, you hold subpad and then you can instantly switch patterns. So now... Whoop, wrong one. Ah, I messed it up. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to make this work. Let's put the filter effect on the bass. Check it out. Here we go. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I messed it up again. We're going to make this work. Kind of. I'd argue I've made much more progress in, like 15 minutes with this than I did in that entire Deluge jam. Absolutely. This is such a fun and creative piece of gear. It wears many different hats. There's so much that it can do. It's got the sound generator in it now as well. The step sequencer is actually pretty cool, and you can do full songs on this really easily without needing many samples at all. I mean, you can even get by now with the sound generator with no samples, with the, how impressive the resampling capabilities are on the 404 with all the effects and everything. It's got like a vocoder and stuff. There's so much it can do. It really is a Swiss Army knife. It can be like a multi-sampler if you want, even if you're willing to put in the work, and use it with like a MIDI keyboard. Yeah, this thing's awesome. And I think this video just kind of proves that even if you haven't used this in a good amount of time, you can jump right in. And a lot of things come back with muscle memory, and the screen and the clearly labeled pads really just make this thing a joy to work with. Yeah, cool. I'm happy. I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.